Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's Thursday, so we have the export sales data coming out. Numbers should be 200 to 400,000 tons of wheat, maybe 600,000, a million tons of corn, and 300 to 700,000 tons of beans. Again, these numbers are probably on the light side compared to what we would like to see, especially if we had a deal with China. China imported 1.5 million tons of U.S. soybeans in the month of March, and that's half of what they did a year ago. China also imported 2.8 million tons of beans from Brazil versus 2.3 last year. So altogether, October through March, China's imported about 35 million tons of beans. Last year they had done about 44. They're importing a little bit more veg oil, especially palm oil, and a little bit more meal than a year ago. Yesterday, the Canadian farmers said they were going to plant 7% fewer canola acres. They were going to plant about 1 million more wheat acres. All of this canola drop in acres is because of the situation they're having right now politically with China. Still, it looks like they could have a record amount of canola at the end of this season, which means they'll try to find a home for that canola and also soybeans. So even though acres are down, supply is still going to compete globally. In Brazil, they said that they were going to have in 18-19 a record ethanol production, up 23% from a year ago. Favorable weather in the Black Sea has market talking about Russia on track to produce something between 120 and 130 million tons of grain versus 113 last year. And also Ukraine and Kazakhstan production could also be higher. That could cut into especially U.S. Wheat export demand. As far as weather is concerned, U.S., we could see some rains starting with 3 systems through Midwest today and into next Thursday. Southern Plains could see some rain next week, which they need. Northern Plains will see off and on showers and cold weather. The only place that looks to be dry is the U.S. Delta and Southeast. Yesterday, the funds were sellers of 5,000 wheat, 22,000 corn, 10 beans, 5 meal, 6 oil. We estimate that they are short almost 70,000 in soft wheat, almost 370,000 contracts of corn, 125,000 beans. Open interest yesterday went up in the beans, meal, corn, and wheat. Went down a little bit into the oil. So again, you have a situation where the grain markets continue to trend lower. You've got stock market up today, you've got the dollar up today, and you've got crude up today. So the funds are long those markets, short our markets, and it's going to take some kind of deal or weather event to turn these markets around in the grains. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.